Artist Recovery, week 8. So this week I did all my pages. I'll be falling asleep through them. Like halfway through my pages, I'll be like, then I push through it and I get to the end. And I always find a gem within myself. My gems usually come in like the form of like positive affirmations. Like I was writing down, I am the greatest, I am the greatest. I am a conduit of God's creations. And I was just like, I've been feeling like I'm ahead of my loop. And my homeboy told me that he feels that same way. And when he told me that, I was like, dang, I kind of feel that same way. I feel like I'm applying pressure. Like the upcoming loop is where I usually would collapse. Where I usually would turn my back on it, everything, and just be like, nah. But now, like, the work that I've put in my soul, it's like, it's translating in a very positive way. And when I write down positive affirmations, that's what I feel like I'm doing. I feel like I'm stepping on the neck of my old self. And it's funny, like my artist date this week was me making a video in a park of my last recap. And one thing Julia covered in the book this week was feeling like you got to do big leaps and like do crazy bounds, because we as artists often grieve all of the lost years that we lost to like our blockages and like things that went on in life. And I realized that was me, or that like has been me, and I'm realizing like I thought I had to move and go to Japan, go to Florida, and have drastic change like overnight. I thought like my outside of myself was gonna situate. And you know, God does pull strings in ways that you have no control over, but Prince said it. He said, putting I'm gonna do it in the Prince voice. Putting your faith in something outside of yourself brings grave consequences. And or like, not, that's not the direct quote. He said like living your life, letting things from the outside world jump into you and dictate where you're going. That's the gist that I got from the quote. And yeah, so she was like, great, like we think we have to do these because we want to absolutely crush with this new found perspective of like being an artist. We want to absolutely crush the old part of ourselves that was like trapped, and we want to crush the old life as fast as we can. But she was saying how like small changes, treating yourself well in tiny ways consistently, it was like paradigms don't shift from big leaps. They never do. Paradigms shift from like consistent small changes. And that truly resonated with me and where I'm at. I talked to my mom about it. She was like, wow. Because I was telling her, like, I want to move. I want to chase my dreams. I want to go where the ecosystem is at. And I was like, nah, I could just make the ecosystem. I am the ecosystem. I don't got to go nowhere. I'm good right where I'm at. And I truly believe that. Without a shadow of a doubt, I'm right where I need to be. Angel numbers all day. Did you see any notable synchronicities happen this week? Yes, Julia, I did. Very much so, in fact. 444 is everywhere. Dang, I'm 4 minutes and 59 seconds into this video. I saw 444-333 all day today. I had not a homeless man, but he might as well. Never mind. God forgive me. It was an older man walking his dog, and I was driving, and I was at the stop sign, and I was like in this nice neighborhood. He was like, "Aren't you gonna go?" And I rolled my window down. I was like, "Hey, yo, what did you say to me, bro?" That's not how I said it, but I said it similar to that. And he was like, "You always..." And I was like, "Keep walking, old man. Keep walking." And then he was like, "What did you say?" Almost had to fade him, but old people be talking out of the side of their neck. And I don't even want to put it on old people in general, but I've had a few interactions with the elderly where they think they could just talk to me crazy. Not women, but old men. Yeah, that happened today. So yeah, I started a new job. Still driving. Different company though. Still delivering these packages. Different company though. Better company. And yeah, it's been pretty sweet. But I know it's temporary. You know me. It's always temporary. Because I know the career is I'm gonna be a rapper, bro. I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna have my own clothing line. My paintings are gonna sell for a lot of money. But this is just the conduit of the actual purpose. The actual purpose is inspire people to be better people. That if my epiphany, why I wanted to start making music, when XXXTentacion died, a few months after that, like seeing the way he passed away, and seeing that, it like left a mark on my soul. And I got into like consciousness and like the Blue Pillars of the world. And I remember Blue Pillar saying like, music is the most impactful form. It's the highest form of influence. And if music is the most influential art form, and you're in the highest honor is to inspire people, then why not merge it? I thought. So I was like, from then on, I was like, okay, that's my life's purpose. That's just what it is. If the highest human act is to inspire, and the most influential thing you could do is create music, 1 + 1 = 2. And that's why I'm here right now. Just left the grocery store. I bought one of these. It's gluten-free. The Homie Bob. I'm about to try this again. Try it again. That's the first time I had that one. And it's gas. It's honey and peanut butter. And dates. Sponsor your boy. Sponsors are coming soon, though. I'm just grateful that I'm grateful for YouTube, that I could just express these thoughts like this. I'm grateful for everyone that watches it. If you're watching this right now, know that you have a light made of magic. You are led by God. God is the greatest artist of all time. And there's something in you that nobody can take away. You're a light in this world. And I heard this crazy quote. It was like, babies are worthy just because they're alive. You know, they're not cool because they have charisma or like they can play the piano, like baby, and that's our birthright. We're worthy just because we exist. I hope this finds you well. Just want to give the universe where I'm at right now, energetically, peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. Abundance. I ain't a fucking guru, but that's how a nigga be feeling, so. And then hit him with the Kanye shrug. Peace.